I found out I had kidney disease when I had gone to a random physical, and they did a kidney biopsy and they determined that I had only 17% of my kidneys still functioning at that point. My nephrologist actually said to me in his office, at least it's not cancer. You can get a new kidney. So that was a lot to think about and deal with. And I went through a lot of emotion with that at first. You know, when you're told something like that, it's still a lot to digest. They recommended at that time that I try to get on the list. And there were actually some steps that needed to be taken to get on the list. You needed to be tested for different things to make sure you didn't have cancer. So once I got all of that handled, I actually went on the list about January or February of this past year.
So Blake and I started hanging out with Corey and Kris, because Corey and Blake are brothers, and we just instantly connected and learned of all her troubles with the kidney and that. And at first it hadn't even come to my mind, you know, that I could be a donor or anything. And then she got on the list and it became more real, and it's like, we gotta do something about this. We set up testing right away. I had to go through the same tests that Kris did. I went through all the education, and they kept going through the education and saying, okay, now you know the risks. You know the risks. Nobody's telling you to do this. It's like, no, I know the risks. And they say, okay, what are they? And it's like, I can't remember. I couldn't remember because they didn't mean anything to me. It's like, God's got this. It was just like, it was just meant to be. And as soon as we got that date, I could not wait to go and run to her house and let her know that I'm your donor.
We were confused about the date at first because it meant I was going to miss my son's wedding in Massachusetts. And it worked out. I was able to FaceTime at the wedding, so I didn't miss a thing. The transplant went exceptionally well. Lisa healed so quickly and was only in the hospital for a few days. And I was only in the hospital a couple days after her, and everything has been exceptional all the way along.
The whole month before the surgery was the sermons, Walk This Way. And that was it. I knew I had to walk this way, and I did. I wasn't fearful. It was meant to be. It's what God chose me to do. And, you know, I've been selfish in the past, and I didn't feel selfish. I wanted to do something, and that was it. That's what He called me to do.
When you've had several things happen to you in your life that you've had to lean on God, you know that He's the only thing that gives you the strength to get through.